Welcome again, ENC 90 students. This is your professor, Michael Bloomingberg. The purpose of this video is to walk you through the assignments due during week 4 of the fall 2015 semester. So on the Blackboard page, as always, I'm going to click on weekly assignments. And from there, I'm going to click on the week 4 folder. And as always, the best place to start is with the listing of assignments. You will see them both as a Word and a PDF file. Just as always, I'll click on the PDF file and I'll readjust the camera just a little bit so that we can get everything into view. The coursework, you have 2 readings this week from the Building Blocks of Essays in the Right Stuff ebook. And we're picking up where we left off last week, so it's pages 483 to 496. And then in Wes Moore's The Work, it's the worker number 1, pages 25 through 32. That's where you'll learn about Daniel from the company Kind. And chapter 2, the lesson of the professional, 33 through 40. Now you may stop when you reach the break before Let's Head to the Babel City. So the short way to think about this is pages 25 through 40 this week. Okay? Submitted assignment, we are working on an activity. It's 710 in page 166 in the Right Stuff ebook. And I'm going to pull it up in just a moment just so I can walk you through it. But you need to type out the features and detailed characteristics of the narrative descriptive mode in the essay. You're not marking them on the essay as instructed because I'm not going to ask you to scan and send that to me. But you should list specific revisions you would make as listed in the instructions on page 166. So we'll look at that in just a moment. Because this is a short week with the holiday, let me go back up because I just jumped down ahead there. You only have one Blackboard discussion assignment this week, and that does relate to Wes Moore's The Work. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Please note your due dates, both for the Activity 710 and the Blackboard discussion assignment is 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, September 13th. We had the Labor Day holiday this week, so it's a little bit of a shortened week. That's why I shortened the discussion board assignment just a bit. There is a discussion board class thread, just as there is each week. So if you have questions or comments, feel free to post in that thread. It's not graded, it's just a help resource. And then with respect to my writing lab, the assignment for this week is the craft of writing. You started that last week, and the deadline for finishing the module is 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, September 13th. Please note that the lab does count for a significant part of your grade because some of you have been falling a bit short on working in the lab, so don't get behind. Make sure you stay where you need to be with regard to my writing lab. So I am going to scroll back up here, and I'm going to go back to the week 4 folder, and I'll have to readjust camera one more time. Okay. So in the ebook, I'm going to pull it up and I'll have to shrink the size of it because it always comes up bigger text-wise for whatever reason. That's not a bad thing, but 263%, we can take that down a bit just so we get a better view. Okay? And then again, as always, up here in the corner, you're just typing in your number. So we'll type in 166. And voila, that will bring us to where we need to be. Let me move the camera down just a little bit just so we can get the activity in. There it is at the bottom. Thinking critically about the student essay. It gives you an essay to read by Naguib Mofas, and it's translated. This author is from Egypt, so we have a translation of it. And so what you're going to do is read this essay for the activity. On your own Microsoft Word documents, you're going to make a listing of the revisions where you would correct them in terms of problems with content, organization, transitions, and style. Just follow the directions very carefully. I'm not looking for a specific number of revisions, but the more that you can find, the better. I am looking for effort on this assignment, so take your time and work through it very carefully. So I'm going to go ahead and take away the e-text here. Okay. The submitting of the assignment is right here for 710. It's as always when you click on it. Once you have it ready to turn in, your instructions are up here. Remember please that you're attaching your file using Browse My Computer once you've saved it. This comments box right here is just for you to leave any comments related to the assignment, or if you had trouble attaching or anything along those lines. So hit cancel. On down, you'll find the discussion board. And from there, you'll see the first one on the top right here relates to the comments questions. So if you have any, feel free to post them there. And then this one is the actual assignment. And so, well, I'll jump the gun there. But it says, please read the assigned pages in the work. I'm going to move the camera over slightly. It's probably hard to see in the camera view, but if you're following along here, you'll see. It says, once you have done so, please answer the following. What were some of your biggest takeaways from Daniel Lupsky, the CEO of Kind? What stood out the most regarding the worker number 1? Also, respond to this quote for more. Comfort sets in, school gets expensive, car prices rise, second homes have mortgages that need to be covered, the golden handcuffs start to pinch. What is it that Moore's referring to in that quote? So same guidelines as always with your postings, and note your deadline. It's 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, September 13th. Okay, so I'm going to click back a couple times because I made that miscue the first time. All right, now we're back to the My Writing Lab, and I'm going to readjust just so you can get this in view here. The very last link in the Week 4 folder is for the My Writing Lab. It's a direct link right into your learning path, which I'll pull up, and voila, you can see the modules. Craft of Writing. You started last week. There are 8 topics: getting started, the writing process, pre-writing, all the way down to editing the paragraph. Remember that you're working through your recalls and applies. Don't jump the gun into your post test. So work your way through each topic and try your very best to turn those pencils into stars. Now, if you don't get mastery on every single part, it's okay. It just factors into your overall score, but try your very best to do that. I think that's it, guys. If you have questions, feel free to email me or post in the Blackboard discussion question forum, and I'll be sure to check that as the week goes on. Good luck, and we'll talk again next week when we move into Week 5. Good luck with Week 4, and take care. Bye-bye.